The kinetic theory of matter. According to the theory, matter is made up of particles that are in a continuous state of motion. The kinetic theory forms the basis of the theoretical model of matter. In the solid state, the particles are closely packed together and can only vibrate within fixed positions. They do not move from one point to another because there are forces that hold them in these positions. When a solid is heated, the kinetic energy of particles increases and they begin to vibrate more vigorously. At a certain temperature which is fixed for a particular substance, the forces holding the particles are weakened enough to allow the particles to change position. As a result, the solid changes into a liquid. This temperature is known as the melting point. In the liquid state, particles are not as close together as they are in the solid state. They can move from one position to another within the liquid. This explains why a liquid has no definite shape and will take the shape of the container. However, a liquid has a definite volume. The particles exert some attraction on one another, and these forces of attraction make them to stay together. When the liquid is heated, the particles move more rapidly as the forces of attraction are further weakened. The weakening continues until the particles gain enough energy to overcome the forces between them. At this point, the liquid boils as particles break free and enter the gaseous phase state. The constant temperature at which a pure liquid boils is called the boiling point and is fixed for a particular substance. The temperature at which a liquid boils depends on the external atmospheric pressure. In the gaseous state, the particles are far apart and free to move randomly in all directions. This is why a gas does not have a definite shape or volume, but occupies the whole space within a container. When a gas is cooled, the particles lose kinetic energy and hence slow down. As they slow down, they easily attract their neighboring particles and move close to form a liquid. This process is called condensation. Condensation occurs at the same temperature as evaporation. On further cooling of liquid, the kinetic energy of the particles continues to decrease and the particles take up fixed position as the solid solidifies. This process is called freezing. Freezing takes place at the same temperature as melting. Thank you for watching this chemistry lesson. Please subscribe to this channel and other Genius channels relevant to your level of study.